Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to a new video by Haminations called My Criminal Dogs. I don't understand how your dogs can become criminals, but we're about to find out. I hope you guys are having a great day. Before the video starts, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future, and let me know the name of your pet. My dog's name is Coco. She's sweet. She's not a criminal. And yeah, make sure you guys go leave a like on Bryson's video as well. That's all I got for you guys, so let's get right into the video.
Continuing on with the case of Bryson v. Bryson on whether or not to adopt a dog, we will now hear from the plaintiff. The floor is yours. Your Honor, the defendants claim that adopting a dog will improve our mental state and make us happier.
Yeah.
It's sheer lunacy. Dogs are messy, unruly animals. If allowed into our lives, this animal will shed everywhere, raid the trash cans, be in the house, and bark constantly.
I don't know about that.
The question is a pit bull. Do I need to bring up the statistics? This case speaks for itself.
Pit bulls are sweet, man.
Protect our resources, Your Honor. Do not be tricked into supporting an unemployed, freeloading dog. Thank you, Mr. Bryson. Mr. Bryson, your defense. The plaintiff's claim is entirely conjecture. As opposed to them, I have concrete evidence that my client is a good boy worth adopting. Presenting evidence A. Objection, Your Honor. Overruled.
Oh, dang. Oh, he's been overruled just like that. Not the drip. Oh my god. Bro, why is he so close? This is an iMovie like video. Is this Bryson singing? Oh my gosh.
Judging in favor of the defendant.
Oh gosh, wait! Oh my gosh. Oh. Now the animation team's having way too much fun.
Today, I want to tell you more stories about this creature. And later, we'll be talking about his partners in crime, my siblings' dogs. This is Beau, my 5-year-old rescue pit bull. But he's the good kind of pit bull. He's never eaten a toddler. At least, not to my knowledge.
Oh.
He has Bluetooth connected to my soul, and I will love him forever. Even though he's the best dog of all time, that doesn't mean he hasn't been involved in various shenanigans, hijinks, escapades, and crimes. Let's take a look at his criminal record, shall we? To start off, let me tell you about the only fight Beau has ever been in. So there we were at the dog park. Beau was having a grand old time frolicking with the other dogs. Then in walks a Great Pyrenees. For anyone that doesn't know, a Great Pyrenees is basically the closest you can get to legally owning a polo dog. He was a big boy, and his name was Wallace. Now, Beau is usually good with other dogs, but sometimes when there's a dog that's bigger than him, he feels threatened and wants to establish
Beau, it's not the other dog's fault.
Beau saw Wallace and immediately decided to F around, and believe me when I tell you, he found out. Beau ran over and jumped up to put his paws on top of Wallace. Wallace didn't like it.
He said, why are you putting your hands on me? Get those paws off me.
The other owner and I quickly separated.
Oh, gosh.
But Wallace wanted to set the record straight. He walked over to Beau and placed his paw on his shoulder as if to say,
he said,
Beau didn't like that. Beau growled and then jumped
Beau, you
up
might have to back down on this one.
Wallace simply plowed into Beau and threw him flat.
Oh! Beau.
No dog was hurt, but needless to say, Beau got humbled that day and hasn't tried anything like that since.
Yeah, no,
to be
after
honest,
that, bro, you gotta retire.
He needed to be knocked down a peg or two.
That's good for the dog, I'm not gonna lie to you, but still.
Lots of dogs bark at each other. Let's crank it up from a misdemeanor to a felony. He steals garbage from my trash cans and then stores it outside. It's like a dragon with its hoard of gold, except it's a dog with trash. Literally, as I was writing this script, I heard him start mucking around in the bathroom trash can.
What are you doing back there, man?
I get bloody noses in the winter, and my used bloody tissues are some of his favorite things to steal for some reason. I guess he has a taste for human blood now. It's probably fine.
I promise you, he gets it from his owner.
He licks everything. His paws, his butt, my face, in that order. And he also licks my arms and legs all the time. I'm starting to agree with the theory that dogs lick us because they know there are bones underneath.
Yeah?
How many licks does it take to get to your center, father?
But those are still pretty standard dog shenanigans. Let me tell you about his most diabolical crime.
he upgrading in
magnum
crime.
opus, if you will. At my old place, I noticed that Beau had started to lick the corner of my couch every so often. It was kind of annoying, but he had conditioned me to just be used to him licking everything at that
Strange,
point.
but
A few
okay.
weeks went by, and he kept licking the couch regularly.
What's he doing?
Finally, I decided to check it out. Expecting a toy or ball or something, I reached in and pulled out a stick of butter. He had stashed it in my couch.
Ah, that's
As I thought about it,
disgusting,
I felt
Beau.
more and more betrayed. This wasn't just normal mindless
Bro, stealing butter.
This was calculated, it was intelligent, and it was planned. He not only stole from me, but he had the
He wanted a
foresight
midnight
to stash
snack.
it, hide it in plain sight so he could savor the flavor for longer. So I'd be there on the couch
bro,
petting
he's
him
gonna
and
get himself
loving
sick.
him, unaware of him enjoying his stolen goods.
Oh
and
my
then,
gosh. Yeah,
several
that's a
times after that,
terrible
I'd come
felony.
home to an empty butter wrapper on my floor. And get this, as I was moving away, we took apart my bed and found another stick of butter stashed behind it.
Bro!
I then moved into my new house and got security cameras, and look what my camera caught!
I need to see this. Wait. Nah. Criminal activity.
I came home and my butter tray was licked clean! The lesson you should all learn from this is that if you're within a 500-mile radius of Beau and you think you still have butter left in your house, check again. I seriously think his butter addiction is why he has such a shiny, lustrous
We gotta take
Do
him
his crime stop there?
to,
No.
like,
As I was settling into
an
my new
addiction,
house,
like,
I
circle, man.
finally
He's-
decided to upgrade to a big fancy bed.
Oh.
In my old bed, Beau always slept with me, and he had some separation anxiety, so I decided to let him join me on my new bed. The first few nights went off without a hitch. Then one night, I step out of the shower and he peed on my bed! I immediately started screaming at him and kicked him out of the room. I stripped the bed, and fortunately, my mom had encouraged me to get a waterproof sheet for my bed. I
Big up,
thanked
Mom.
my lucky stars because it was almost game over. There's no power on earth that can unpiss a mattress.
No,
It was
mattresses
close
cost
call,
so
but
much.
my mattress was safe. I marched over to Beau, shoved the pea-stained sheets in his face, and screamed, "What is this? Why did you do this?
I'd done the
Bad
same
dog!"
thing, I'm not gonna lie.
Beau looked at me like he had never looked at me before, terrified and trembling. My anger melted away, and I started crying and apologizing.
You're gonna get
Beau
hugs for
never
peeing
peed
on the
my
bed.
bed again, though, because he's been banished from my room for all time.
Yep.
Seriously, this dog had it made. Sleeping in a
gosh.
king-size
Is he
bed,
the Ice
and
King?
somehow he fumbled it. That's on you, Beau.
Bryson, listen to me, please. Please listen. Don't turn me into a marketable plushie.
Bro, wait a minute. Oh no. He's
That's
a plushie
right.
now.
We got a new Beau plush. Isn't he the cutest thing ever?
Oh my gosh, he's on
Haminations
top
is not
of
responsible for any damages caused by the plush, such as trash hoards, piss on bedsheets, or stolen butter. Beau, do you like it? Uh-oh.
Oh my
Use the
gosh.
link in the description to pre-order it now.
Nice.
Okay, back to the video. On paper, all the bad stuff about dogs makes it sound like torture.
Yeah.
The feeling you get when they snuggle with you on the couch and give you kisses just emotionally
No, they're
makes
sweet.
it all
They're
worth
sweet.
it.
They just don't know any
Taking care
better.
of an unemployed freeloader who actively makes messes and ruins stuff is actually super rewarding. Who would have ever known that? Plus, he's not a human child, so he doesn't get offended when I call him stupid and stinky, so he won't need therapy later in life.
Yeah,
But
he will
might
never know.
need physical therapy because he hurt his leg. We
Aw.
were at a park and I told him to go down the slide. He went down and I thought it was awesome. Then I
Nice.
told him to do it again so I could get it on video and...
Up there. Up.
Oh no.
Come down the slide.
Oh no.
Yeah, no!
Oh!
And he hurt
Oh, I
his
couldn't
leg.
watch that.
Just
No, I had to
kidding,
turn
that was a
away.
lie.
No,
He
I
was
couldn't.
perfectly
I couldn't.
fine
I'm
after
sorry,
that.
guys.
Not even a scratch. You want to know how he really hurt his leg?
Wait,
we were visiting my mom
how?
and he was walking on the hardwood at a normal speed and then he slipped and fell over and started yelping.
Oh. Oh gosh, Bryson.
It was a freak
please.
accident and I have no idea how the slide did 0 damage and a little slip did 100 damage.
Oh.
Seeing my special boy have to limp around makes me so sad. Now he
Yeah.
needs surgery to fix his leg, so I'll
Aw.
let you know how that goes. I will do everything in my power to help him recover. Although it is funny that despite his injury, he still steals my trash and my butter.
Bro, can you not
Nothing
take a
can
break?
stop him.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I haven't introduced you to Beau's packmates yet.
Oh.
Let's start with his roommate, Braden and Kira's dog, Winston. To help you
big
get to
up
know
Winston.
Winston better, I've made a list of his pros and cons.
Okay.
The pros: I like when he sits in my lap, and I like the way he smells. Literally
Nice.
everything else about him is a con.
Oh no.
Let's get into it. His life is literally perfect, but despite this, he grumbles and groans and complains all the time. He has everything he could possibly need and more, and yet he's always like...
That is my dog, I'm not gonna lie.
Winston and Beau have a love-hate sibling-esque relationship. Winston clearly doesn't understand how easily Beau could destroy him, because he mouths off to Beau and attacks him all the time. I mean, look.
Oh my gosh.
Buddy,
Winston,
you need to
man.
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
We need to teach him the social ladder.
I promise you it would take less than 10% of his power to evict you from this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Of course I love Winston,
but it's
but
always
he
the tiny
could
dog
definitely
sometimes, you know?
benefit from an attitude check. Also, wiener dogs in general are just funny looking.
They
Dogs
are.
were never supposed to
They're
look
so
like
long.
this. But humans were like, hey look, through selective breeding we can turn this noble creature into a cartoon character.
Oh gosh, when you put it like that.
I looked at him and said, you go pee-pee and poo-poo outside. And he said,
Okay, I understand.
but Winston's brain is so small that potty training just doesn't work on him. He regularly poops and pees on my carpets and refuses to go outside in the dark. On multiple occasions, he has pooped right next to the dog door inside the house. He's just openly
like feet
mocking
away.
me at this point. But the worst was when I moved into my new house. Everything was brand new. I was so happy. Then we discovered that Winston had peed in one of the only carpeted rooms in the house.
Why?
Almost everything else was hardwood, and he purposefully peed on the carpet. My mind flooded with rage.
Destroy the child.
That sounds a little dark for you. Now, go ahead.
It'll be easy.
Like breaking
The Incredibles.
Show me.
He's not gonna do it. He can't. That's what I thought.
I knew you couldn't do it. Even when you have nothing to lose, you're weak. And I've outgrown you.
Oh
He
gosh,
also
that
steals
whole
Beau's food
sequence
all
was
the
insane.
time. Winston has literally stolen treats out of his mouth before.
Oh.
Hey, you know you could destroy him easily, right?
Why are you encouraging this?
I'm sure you know. Do with that information what you will.
Well,
I will consider these things.
But one time, the vet prescribed Beau some painkillers and mild sedatives since he hurt his leg. I put it in his food, and apparently, Winston stole it, and we found him sitting in the middle of the stairs, high as a kite. It's
We need
like
to
he
talk to
started
Winston,
going
man.
up the stairs and forgot where he was and just stayed there.
oh my gosh.
How did we get out here in the middle of the ocean?
Sokka?
He is now on a diet because he was getting fat from all the theft. Even though Beau and Winston have their sibling arguments, it's still funny to see their pack mentality. Once, we were at a big dog park and Beau was playing with a Great Dane. Beau barked and Winston heard and thought Beau was in trouble, so he ran to help.
Winston, I get... No,
Hey,
Winston,
buddy,
wait.
What are you gonna do against a Great Dane? Nibble his ankles?
Yes,
Luckily,
actually.
Beau also has Winston's back. At that same park, Winston growled and barked at another big dog, and Beau got between them and was like,
What is going on?
dude, he literally barked at me for no reason.
Oh, yeah, he does that. As you were.
I like
He said,
Winston,
"Keep going."
but Beau is just objectively better in every way.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait.
Welcome. What's your name?
There's no way he animated time ago.
Okay. Good luck.
I mean, bravo! I mean...
For auditioning on the show and for singing such a beautiful song. And even though you haven't competed, you've already won.
Oh.
Good evening.
No.
What is your name? Do you sing for a living?
Okay.
All right. Sing for us.
Okay. Oh, but this wins in my heart. Oh!
Now it's time to introduce you to Brody and Jen's dog, Molly. I think the quickest way for you to get to know her
Nice
is
to
to
meet you,
see what
Molly.
happens when you ask her to wait or show any kind of restraint at all. Here's a video of Brody asking Molly to patiently wait before being let outside to go potty.
Back up.
Molly got a mouth. She's saying some words that we
As you
can't
can
repeat on
see,
this
she has a
channel.
hard time controlling herself. She chirps like a bird and gets so excited when she sees us because her main goal in life is to lick the inside of everyone's mouth. And I'm hesitant to let her her because she has literally eaten and rolled in poop before.
Yep,
One
just
time,
like every
Brody
dog.
was visiting, and Molly wanted to spaz out and lick everyone's mouth like usual. But
Yeah.
Brody wouldn't let her. She started freaking out
my
and
gosh.
screaming. So Brody picked her up, and she started shaking and thrashing, and then pooped into the air while he was holding her.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry all the stories so far involve poop. That's just who she is, I guess.
Oh, gosh.
She's quite the goofball.
No other
when
personality
you dodge
trait.
too many of her kisses, she gets mad and will bite your nose.
No, it's offensive.
She's so fast that it's hard to hold her away from your face and keep her from kissing you. It's almost like she can no-clip past your defenses in order to lick your face.
No-clipping!
Also, her ears are so big and pointy, I feel like she can hear my thoughts. Brody sometimes
got
calls
sonar
her
up
his
there.
little fruit bat because of those big ears. And her eyes look like someone started applying eyeliner and then gave up halfway through.
Oh.
And of course, no dog story is complete without the rite of passage of the dog almost dying. One time,
Yeah.
Brody and Jen were cleaning out a relative's storage unit when they heard Molly chewing on something.
It's a brick of rat poison!
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, please.
They rushed her to the vet, and the vet gave her eye drops to make her vomit the poison because apparently that's a thing.
That's
I
how
don't know
that works?
anything about
Okay.
how any of that works, but they saved her, and she's okay.
Hey.
Woo! Molly, I really thought this went without saying, but please don't eat poop or rat poison.
Oh gosh.
And
Yeah,
then
she's
there's
not
my
gonna
childhood
listen.
dog Dixie. She's really
Aw,
old and
Dixie.
deaf and can't see well and can't control her bladder anymore, and she's basically skin and bones. But she still
Aw.
seems to be enjoying life and is always happy to see me. She also recently has decided to never eat dog food again, so she is fed
what?
hot dogs and chicken nuggets and leftover meat.
She
She's
said,
living
I've
like
gotten
a
to this
princess.
point in my life,
She's
man.
had a lot
I'm
of
getting the good
adventures
food.
and has been a fantastic family dog. I don't know if she'll still be alive by the time I post this video, but here's hoping.
Oh,
They
she's
are
still
a
alive.
silly bunch
Yeah.
of dogs, and they're always getting up to mischief.
No, that would've made me so sad.
But I'm so glad we have them. They're all very
Is
cute,
that
but of course,
Winston
Beau
and
holds a special place
Molly?
in my heart. I seriously love Beau like a son, and I would do anything to protect him. To sum up my case, Your Honor, the evidence clearly shows that these dogs have caused more harm than good since they've
wait,
been
what?
around. For the common good, your original ruling must be overturned. Objection, Your Honor. These dogs are radical and dope, and the plaintiff is ugly and stupid.
Oh.
Also, take a look at this.
That's a good case right there.
Judge
That's
in
a
favor
good
of the
case.
defendant.
Oh gosh! Wait, what is this? Why are we getting the iMovie editing again? Can we play Hannah Montana on this channel? That's eating him! Yeah guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.